I'm Jenny Ray, the Managing Director, and as an ex-Bain consultant, I'm here today to talk about a core topic that many people actually don't know the answer to, which is what is consulting? Now, this is a question that when I was flying home on a Thursday afternoon after a long week at Bain, someone would ask me sitting next to me on the plane, what do you do as a consultant? And oftentimes, I, especially early on in my career, didn't have a great answer. So this is something that I've developed over time in order to better explain what a consultant does. Now, just first, a little bit of history. Consulting came about at the turn of the 20th century as the industries around the world moved from family-owned conglomerates to larger companies that were more diversified and had external ownership. There was increasing accountability, which led to accounting standards. And along with accounting, there were experts that came along to review a company's books and operations and offer advice on how to improve them. Thus, consulting was born. And although there are many jokes that we could tell about consulting, today we're going to focus about some of the serious nuts and bolts. So, as I said, the industry was founded at the turn of the 20th century. And really, since then, the core of consulting has been to offer one of three types of business advice to key businesses around the world. The first type of consulting is increasing sales. The second type of consulting is decreasing costs. And the third type of consulting is expanding organizational design to enhance one of those goals. As we, over the next series of videos, go through a process of explaining some of the different tools that consultants use, remember, these three things are really at the heart of everything that any good consultant will do. Now, the deliverables for a consultant at the end of their project are, again, one of three things. The first is a final report. The final report is where the consultant compiles all of the information that they generated on behalf of the client into a key set of recommendations along with the substantiation behind the recommendations. It's the sum result of all of the research and analysis that they did for the client over the term of the project. These reports sometimes are utilized, other times they collect dust on someone's bookshelf, but in general, they're an important part of the consulting process. They signify the end of an engagement. The second thing is an operational model, usually delivered in Microsoft Excel, Access, or another database program. And the operational model will be focused on some kind of enhancement that the client is recommended to do, and it's a way for them to actually put the tool to use. So an operational model, for example, could be instituted as a dashboard to look at KPIs or key performance indicators. It could also be instituted as a way to manage costs by identifying which series of processes should be identified for each key product or service. It can also be a pricing model that identifies which customers should be offered certain pricing. These models can cover a wide range of materials, but in general, usually it's a major file that's handed over and it's implemented into the client's processes. And the third, and potentially the most important deliverable for a consultant themselves, is roll-on work. Roll-on work is when the end of a client engagement comes and a consultant finds another problem for the client to solve. So after the final report is generated and after the operational model is delivered, the client will then begin to re-engage on a new or expanded problem of the business. So just in summary, the consulting industry came about at the turn of the 20th century. Consulting is really focused on one of three problems: increasing sales, decreasing costs, or developing organizations. And the final deliverables for a consultant are a final report, an operational model, and ultimately roll-on work. We look forward to having you in a future video with Management Consulted. And if you have any questions in the meantime, please visit us at our website, managementconsulted.com.